Hey guys, it's Lindsay from Perfectly Bookish 5, and this is the first week of 2024 vlog. Today is January 1st, New Year's Day. I went over to my grandma's today, my mom's side of the family. We got together, had lunch, talked, and it was nice, and grandma sent me home with a good amount of food, so I don't have to worry about lunches this week, so that was nice. Then I got home, when did I get home? About 4:30. Had some stuff to do around the apartment, and I'm going back to work tomorrow. It was a nice winter break. If you don't know, I am a teacher. Tomorrow, it's nice though, because my school, every time after a big break, like winter break and spring break, we have a staff day before the kids come back. That way we can just get things together for the week, and after having such a long week off, kind of think about what we need to do. So the morning is going to be meetings with our sister campus, and it's nice because they're just 5 minutes down the road, so we don't have to go far. And then the whole afternoon is going to be work time in the classroom. But unfortunately, my teaching assistant has meetings the rest of the afternoon, so he won't be in the room helping me with things for the week. So with that, I thought I will bring my headphones in and maybe listen to an audiobook. So I just had 3 become available on my library Libby app. So I have a lot of listening to do, and with it being January 1st, a new month, I gotta decide what I want to read on Hoopla. So I am excited for all the good books I have coming this month. I use my library card for Hoopla, and I also use my dad. So if you don't know, Hoopla is an app you can put on your phone that most libraries, I would think, have it. You just have to have a library card. You sign up with your library card, and it depends on the limits that your library has. My library have 4 books checked out each month, and my dad's library is the same. I'm thinking about asking my mom for her information too, but I've had my dad's info for a very, very long time. And I mean, 8 audiobooks a month and a physical TBR, it is enough. That's why I never have asked my mom. But there are other libraries where I know the limit is even all the way up to 10, because for a while my friend actually found it. There was a Vegas library that opened up. Sorry, you can see my cat's shadow in the background there. A Vegas library that opened it up that you could get an online library card, and I don't know if they're just trying to get more checkouts or what. So my cat likes to jump up on the windowsill here and look out the window, so that's what he is trying to do. But so yeah, we got to sign up for a while, and it was 10 a month, and then like the 8 I already get, so that was a lot. But it was great having all the options at the ready. And then they eventually had to say, well, sorry, we gotta have these for our residents, which it makes sense, but it was nice. It lasted for a couple of months. But that is what Hoopla is. I would definitely look into it if you're an audiobook listener, or I think it's good because a lot of the types of books that I read, they're not available to get in the physical form at my library because they're a little spicier books, or the covers with shirtless men or whatever, more things that a library just doesn't want to have on display, with all the kids who go in there as well. So there's a lot bigger range of options for books. So I say audiobooks, but they do have ebooks and other stuff as well. I just use it solely for the audiobooks. So I just finished my first read of 2024. I received an Arc of Mine to Keep by Natasha Madison. This is the 8th book in, I believe it's called the Southern series. I started it a couple days ago, and I finished it tonight because my review is due on the 5th, which I believe is Friday. And I gave it 3 out of 4 stars. We have Kane, who runs this company, and then we have Grace. She got her degree, and she just, I can't remember if she just wasn't finding anything, because she goes to take this position which is kind of beneath her. She's overqualified. Sorry, not beneath her. That's not the right word. She's overqualified for the job. So of course they hire her because she is really good at what she does, and she is Kane's assistant. And right away when Kane meets her, he just has an attitude, and he starts talking about, like, why are you so young? Did you just get out of high school? And it's just kind of inappropriate right off the bat. And Grace, doesn't miss a beat, and she gives crap back to him. And there is a board meeting right away, and it was her job that day to get the snacks. And with the comment of her being so young, some of the snacks that she has in the meeting are animal crackers and juice boxes. So I thought, okay, this is going to be funny. This is going to be fun. But unfortunately for me, the first 50% of the book was kind of toxic, in my opinion. I thought it was going to be fun banter, but it turned into stuff that was mean, and it just wasn't working for me. Once Grace and Kane decide to stop with these sexual frustrations with each other and finally decide to date, then I really liked the other 50% of the book. That is what I was hoping for the whole time, because then the banter does turn fun with each other, and it was just a more enjoyable read than for me the second half of the book. And Kane does have a daughter, Meadow, and she is cute. Her parts in the book are really fun. And the epilogue at the end, I really liked the vibes that were going on there. It was really funny and entertaining. So that is why I gave it 3 stars, because the first half of the book, it just wasn't for me. I didn't like how they were treating each other. And the second half of the book is what I was hoping for the whole story. So right now I am listening to the book Love Theoretically by Hazelwood. I'm not that far in it. And then I am going to continue with the Blood and Roses series by Callie Hart. I read Deviant a couple of days ago, and I think Fracture is next. I have all 6 books in one, and yeah, I thought the first book of that was really, really spicy. And there is also some mystery because Sloane's sister has been kidnapped, or I'm not really sure if they know she was kidnapped, but she's missing. And this guy Zeth, he is in some bad stuff, and he's starting to figure out that he might know what happened to her sister. Not the entirety of it, but he didn't believe his group dealt with human trafficking or any of that stuff. He just thought they were more about other bad things, dealing on the streets and different things like that. But so he's kind of mad that his boss has been lying to him, so he wants to help Sloane kind of figure out what happened to her sister. So I am going to continue with that, continuing with my audiobooks. Going to be listening to them in the car, which I haven't done for a while, so definitely going to have to start doing that again with everything that just became available. Hey guys, it's Tuesday. I'm wearing my Briar U hockey jersey. It was a staff day at work today. Tomorrow, when we go back, the kids will be there with us. But I'm kind of bumming right now because when I got home from work today, it was like an hour and a half after I had gotten home, and I was scrolling through social media and people were saying holiday clearance at Hobby Lobby was 98% off. So I just quickly put my shoes back on, grabbed my coat, and I went out. They're a lot earlier than usual this year, so wasn't expecting it to be today. So I still went to see what they had, and I got some home decor that was 75% off. So I just wanted to show you the piece of home decor I got. So I got this for, what was it, $6.49. It's a duck sitting on a stack of books. I thought it was cute, and I'm gonna have to find a place to hang it up, but I love the bookish factor. I might zhuzh it up a little bit, but yeah, I thought it was cute, and well, it's bookish, so I like it. Else that I got was actually Christmas for 90% off is this hot cocoa bomb book, and I thought that was fun, and it could be a fun gift for someone next to you to pair up with hot chocolate and the ingredients to make these. And there's a Walmart next to the Hobby Lobby, so I just decided to go there to see if they went 90% off early too, and they didn't. They're at 75%, and I found some non-Christmas marked items. They were stocking stuffers, some fun items for my nephews for Easter or their birthdays, and I just thought they would love these. It's a rocket that you put these little bath drops in, and there's like a nozzle, knob, whatever, that you turn, and then the rocket takes off. Where's the picture? There was a picture right on the front. Then the rocket takes off in the bathtub. So I thought this would be fun for them, that they'd enjoy it. So while at work today, I was listening to While It Lasts by Abbi Glines. This is the 5th book in her Sea Breeze series. There is some back and forth between past and present. We have excuse me, we have our main female character who is staying at home because her dad is sick. She was gonna go off with her boyfriend. He plays sports, he got a scholarship. She was gonna go with him, but she's like, I can't do this now, dad's sick. I don't know when my last moment is going to be with him. So they're doing a long distance relationship, and something big just happened where she thinks he cheated, and he's saying his drink was spiked. So there's a lot of stuff going on right now. So it is currently Friday, like 6 o'clock. I just got home from work. Unfortunately, my 2024 isn't off to the best start. Yesterday when I was driving to and from work, my car was making awful noises when I was hitting the brakes, and yeah, so $2,000 later, apparently there was something wrong with my front brakes, my back brakes, some plugs or something, and there was a hole in my muffler, so I had to get all that stuff taken care of and fixed. Luckily, my dad's friend was able to get me in today. There was no guarantee, but he was able to fit me in, and I was able to pick up the car after work, and it's quite far away. It's where my dad used to work, and he's still buddies with the guys, and we take him there for all of our car issues. So very thankful that got it fixed like the day after. That doesn't always happen, so that was awesome. Got it taken care of. Just a problem I didn't want to encounter, and a bill I didn't have to pay. But on a fun side of things, I have some mail to open. This is from Daniel Page. She, on her Instagram account, was running giveaways. I want to say it was 30 days in December. Maybe she did go all 31. For the month of December, she had some book miss or friends miss giveaways, and she was hosting with Jennifer Niven. Danielle is the author of the Dorothy Must Die series, and Jennifer has written All the Bright Places. So they were hosting some giveaways together. Then every day they would bring in a different author. So I one day was day 4, and who was the third author? Oh my gosh, I am blanking on his name, but I believe it is the writer of the Good versus Evil, or the School of Good versus Evil series. And I won a book from Danielle, a book from Jennifer, and I believe 2 books from him. And they're going to be coming from each author separately. So Danielle's book came. This is a new book, so let's open it up. This was the main reason I was entering the contest for this specific book from Danielle. So we have Wish of the Wicked, new book in a new series, I believe. Everyone knows a fairy godmother helps Cinderella get to the ball, but no one knows why. For centuries, Pharaoh's family and the Intente served as magical advisors to the queen. Their wisdom and foresight kept the 13 queendoms in harmony until a new queen, Marguerite, takes power, outlaws magic, and executes the Intente. Only Pharaoh survives with her magic warped beyond repair. She can now use it only to fulfill the feeble wishes of commoners. I am so tongue-tied. Since that day, Pharaoh has dreamed of revenge. The one way to reach the queen is through her son, Prince Mather, who is nearing the age when he must select a bride. When a special ball is in his honor is announced, Pharaoh sees her opportunity. All it will take is a young woman named Cinderella who dreams of true love. With one night, one chance to reclaim her magic and destroy the queen, Pharaoh will stop at nothing. This sounds really good. I am so excited to read this. Here's what it looks like on the inside. Thank you very much, Danielle. We'll have a bookish box package to open. It'll be interesting to see what this one is. I wonder if it will be July, because the last one I got was August and they skipped July, so I don't know if all of the items they were hoping to put in the box were in yet. So we will see what is in here. If it is that one, I believe it's going to be the Spanish Love Deception. What was September? I think they just keep going. September, I believe, was Fall of Ruin and Wrath. So let's find out. Okay, first off, we have a hat, fantasy reader. Has a little dagger in the middle. Too bad. I was gonna say I could wear this to work, but no, I can't. Like for hat days, or we have field days, like when we're outside and stuff, but now I can't because of the weapon. But I do like the hat. It has a buckle back. I like that. Next we have, I'm trying to grab a pouch, it got stuck on something. This says main character energy. That's cute. It's jingling. Oh, yay! Sorry, I'm excited for this. So we have some like clips or page markers. Then we have 2 highlighters. And we have tabs. One thing I really want to do this year is annotate books more. My grandma got me a whole bunch of these for Christmas, and so I'm really excited to have these. Next, we have bookish magnetic letter display. So here's that part. Comes down here. Might be fun. These are always so well sealed. Okay, here we go. Hey, like, I don't want to rip the packaging because I just always think it's so cute. So here's the board, and it looks like, if you can see that, there are some foam letters to have fun putting messages on here. So that would be fun to put little messages on my bookshelf, which is wrapped in some interesting packaging this time instead of bubble wrap. But first, here is what are these bookmarks? Are they just fun art printy things? Let's find out who it is. This is what we have. It's a little potion, it looks like, on top. It says Adam. I'm gonna have to read the little pamphlet to see who this is. Alright, so this is the Spanish Love Deception box. So we did go back to July. Okay, once I saw the potion, I was wondering. This is from Abbi Hazelwood's Love Hypothesis. Didn't remember his name, so I couldn't go off of that, but I was going off of all the science-y stuff in the background. So let's open the book. Just looking, here is the fun edges. And we have the front with a scenery and black silhouettes. I like the stamp on the back. And it's a nice looking copy. I like the well, okay, there's more details like here on the edges. I like the plain here. That's fun. So is this the most like fun design I've gotten from the bookish box so far? No, it's not. Hopefully I enjoy this, and it was either like you like it or you hate it book. I really love the Post-its and those things that were in there. I think this magnetic board will be fun. And I do really like the hat as well, because I'm definitely going to get use out of this in the summertime or when it's nicer out again. So overall, I'd say out of my 3 boxes so far, this is my second favorite. Hey guys, so my dad won some hockey tickets, so we are going to the Emeralds game. Hope they win.
Still I caught a case if I would've stayed. I've been thugging all my life, that's just how I played. Still posted in the A when I'm still me.
Choices made to vote for will play the winning song in the 3rd period.
Just got home from the Emeralds game. They won 5-0. It was a really good game. They also played this team last night, so I was hoping towards the end the team would get a little mad and maybe start a little something, but wasn't really any fights tonight. I actually happened to be sitting in front of the players' girlfriends, and for any hockey writing author out there, one of the stories I overheard them saying, yet I wasn't trying to eavesdrop, just something that caught my attention when it was a down moment during intermission, that the girls were saying that one of the players' exes was trying to sell his like hockey stuff online. Yeah, like they were making videos and trying to sell his hockey stuff, and the player ended up walking in while she was making one of her videos. So I don't know, they didn't like say a name, or if they did, I didn't catch it. So I'm like, oh, you know, this might be book gold to listen for some fun stories. I could tell authors to write in books, but that was the only one I got because I was paying attention to the game and not the conversations. I wasn't being that person, but I did hear that one, so that one was funny to me. But no, it was a really good game. I haven't been to a hockey game in quite some time, so thanks, Dad, for winning the tickets. It was a fun evening, and it was hat night. My hat's in the other room, so I got a fun new hat, and it fits over when I have my hair up in a bun, so I like that as well. Alright guys, it is Sunday night, so to wrap this up here, I'm going to talk about 3 other books I finished this week. First is Visions of You by Catherine Cowles. This is kicking off her Lost and Found series. It's the novella .5 before book 1, which I didn't know existed until I got an email from another author, and in her email it was saying the book was free to get on Book Funnel. Well, the audiobook. And actually, it was the ebook and the audiobook. You could choose which one. So I thought that was really cool because on my TBR this month is the first book in that series, Whispers of You. So I thought that was awesome. The book is about a sister calling her brother who works for, not like special forces, but they do detective work and they are kind of like bodyguards and they help people. And her roommate and best friend, she is someone who plays music and she puts her videos out there on social media, and she is a fan stalker. And this person, unfortunately, is really close to her, as in she is getting these packages on her doorstep, so it's getting really creepy. And the brother does know about this best friend. There is a 4-year age gap, so he never really looked at her in a more romantic way, because like when she was 14, he was 18, so the age gap was weird then, but it's more normal now that they are adults. So he brings one of his buddies with him, which I think the buddy is the person we get in book 1, and they do what they can to find out who the stalker is. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I finished Love Theoretically by Hazelwood, and I gave it 3 out of 4 stars. it was good, but it didn't wow me. And I don't remember what I said at the beginning of this vlog when I said I was listening to it, but our female character, she is a teacher, a professor, and she's not making a lot of money, so what she does is she dates people. She gets paid to date people. She hasn't done anything like past the typical dating stuff, and she gets introduced to the person she's dating brother, and later on they end up working with each other. So it's finding out more things about each other, her trying to advance her career, and she doesn't quite see the person who is stopping her, or she's blinded to the person who is stopping her from advancing in her career because she's just having a hard time making ends meet. She has reasons that she really needs medical insurance and she's not getting it. So the story was good. It just felt a little flat for me. I wanted a little more from it. Like, okay characters, okay story, writing was fine. Just wanted that extra push. And lastly, I listened to book 6 in the Seabree series by Abbi Glines. At the beginning of this vlog, I don't even know if I wrapped that one up. I didn't. So book 5, I finished and I gave that 3 out of 4 stars. The couple, just that long distance thing, it was kind of awkward and it wasn't really working for me, and I don't think it was really working for them. The communication wasn't there. And then book 6, we have Jess, who's kind of like a rebel child, and then we have the brother of the famous musician that we get in book 1. So she kind of gets treated badly by guys all her life, where she thinks they want one thing and she plays it that way even though she doesn't really want to. And then our male character, Jason, he keeps saying he doesn't want to treat her the way he can kind of tell. Like, she doesn't flat out say things about her past relationships, but he just has an inkling that she has not always been treated the way she should be, especially when he encounters her ex for the first time. So he says one thing, but he kind of does other stuff. Like, I'm gonna take it slow, but now I am going to this. So there's some stuff that, in my opinion, contradicts itself, but it was an okay read. 3 out of 5 stars. So I hope this month I can find something that wows me, because so far stuff has just been kind of middle of the road for me. So I am hoping to kick off the next week I can have a good book and just a good week overall, because I don't need the problems I had this week. Sorry, my cat was pulling my cord and to move the camera. But anywho, yeah, better reading week and better week, just no car problems, and let's keep it smooth, even though we do have a big snowstorm that's supposed to come on Tuesday. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know if you read anything good this week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.